Real quick video tonight. I'm getting ready to jump in the shower, so hopefully I don't drop the phone because I'm not suitable for a video at this moment. You feel me? Anyway, I was talking to my friend earlier, and her son he asked me a question about if his mom should buy him this camera. And I thought about it a little bit, and I sent him a message saying basically, pretend you wanted to go to McDonald's and buy a $14 meal, and you had a job making $11 per hour. So based on that, you would look at that meal and you look at your wages, it would cost you 2 hours of your time and your efforts to buy that meal. I told him that it was easier to spend other people's money. Real easy. But when you earn it yourself and you put a effort tax on it, that it puts it into a different perspective when it comes to spending money on things. Because I don't know if he's ever had that type of mindset or perspective about it, because he hasn't had a job yet. And that led me into something. I wanted to say something to the mom, and this is based on my own experience with my own kid. So we condition our children, especially if the other parent isn't around, we feel bad. We feel horrible. Especially if they're a piece of crap and don't do nothing for your kid, right? So we compensate for it. We overcompensate. We feel guilty. I think these are the reasons. We feel guilt because the other parent is around. And then we also want to show our child that we love them. And so we buy them things when we shouldn't or when we can't afford it. And so what that does is we condition the child that buying things is an expression of love. I believe this is right. I believe this psychologically. I believe this makes sense. We condition the child for when my kid got older and started wanting iPhones and frickin' a new. I actually couldn't drive a frickin' 1994 or 2004 pickup truck. Had to have, like a friend had to have a 2023, 2024 frickin' Charger as a new driver. And was mad and you don't love me and all this stuff. That talk, That's about as much as I have to say about that. I just wanted to make a little video expressing my thoughts on that. And I'd like to know your thoughts as well. So put it down in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe if you liked it. All the YouTube stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go take a shower now. Bye. I had one more thing to pop in here and say. So the child later, they will manipulate you. Don't think that just because they're your kid that they love you and they won't manipulate you. They will. They will manipulate you. But also, in their mind, we don't love them as much as we used to anymore. When we stop buying them things like that. When we decide we can't afford that stuff, when we stop buying like that, and they're getting old enough to where they can make their own money and stuff, we stop. And they go through this "you don't love me anymore" thing. Part of it's manipulation. The other part of it's true.